star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, Utah just way behind.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. And for Utah, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. In at forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Edwards finds Randall. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. George. Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. Up and in on the layup.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Outside Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Outside Markkanen. Stolen by McDaniels. Markkanen pulls it in. Sexton against Edwards. And Utah turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Sexton against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Sexton. Gobert, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Randall outside. Shoots over Markkanen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the shot goes in.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Here's Markkanen following the three by Minnesota. Hits the three-point bomb.
And there's Markkanen with the response. Gotta love this guy's moxie.
Outside Edwards. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Edwards from 18 feet away. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. Outside, George. Now Sexton, covered by Conley. Kessler with it. Now Collins. Outside, George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. George passes to Kessler. Sexton with it. Edwards defending. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randall. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. On the wing, George. Covered by Conley. And it's George missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
He's off on the first. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Yep, that one goes.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Randall outside. Conley kicks to Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
First free throw is good. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Edwards drops them both. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skills. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 now.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
George sets a screen for Markkanen. Back to George. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 4. Launches from deep. They get it again. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Edwards, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Castle's screen on Conley. And George, here we go. Sensabaugh. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards with the stop.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Here's Sensabaugh. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Naz Reid.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
For the Jazz, Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Sensabaugh. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The Jazz with another miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Collier, following the basket by Julius Randle. He takes it in. Pass to Filipowski. Out to the wing. Here's Collier. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Collins passes it to Filipowski. Shoots over Reid. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for Julius Randle. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall down low. He's guarded by Collins. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton with it. Here he goes. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And Sexton, no good on that one. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Pass to Reed. And that one is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Alexander Walker. Back to Sexton. Pass to Williams. Eyes a 3. Reed with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Sexton. Here's Reed. Can't hit from 12. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Sexton. Here's Reed, and that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. You've got Drew Eubanks. Filipowski's out there with Williams. Then there's Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Dillingham with it, defended by Sexton. Dillingham, no good. Utah leading. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton. and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minod's checked in. Now Dillingham hasn't made one yet. Launches it. Filipowski grabs the board. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Alexander Walker.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Dillingham with it, uses the glass to finish the layup. Dillingham's got his first basket of the night. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. There's Williams with the 3. Dillingham with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Edwards, a screen on Williams. Down low. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Utah with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Williams, still without a basket. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dillingham. We saw him with 10 points last game. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Collier. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that was from way outside. It's clear McDaniels has confidence in his long-range capabilities.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he drives in. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's McDaniels. 8 points for him. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Alexander Walker. Eubanks. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And here is McDaniel. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Fourth in opponent shooting percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw. They really trust each other on the defensive end.
And, G.A., you mentioned it. What a season they've had from three-point range. They've got some pure shooters on this squad, and they don't hold them back. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Edwards. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Timberwolves trail. Now, Alexander Walker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. With the drive, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Markkanen comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Mills in for Collier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Mills. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Reed. Markkanen can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert is ready for the action.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
And the Jazz with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Filipowski. And George is subbed in for Patty Mills. Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dillingham. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Markkanen passes to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here is Conley. 9-point game his last outing. Randle outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. No good on the second free throw.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Edwards drawing the double team. Alexander Walker finds Randle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Will Hardy is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. Step there. Get up your feet and get loud for teacher. I want to hear you all.
See the numbers for Colin. Putting up about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now, here's George. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Williams in the post. Edwards there. Off with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Randle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
The creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
The Timberwolves have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. First one falls for him.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Both free throws good from Randle.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Sexton against Edwards. It's stolen by Randle. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
Outside Collins. McDaniels against Markkanen. George sets a screen for Markkanen. 5 to shoot. And Sexton has it in the corner. Over Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sexton's got 8 points.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had 34 points in the win against Denver.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's George after the basket by Minnesota. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's George. Over by Conley, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Conley. Here's Randall. Collins grabs the miss. Markkanen against McDaniel. Here's Filipowski. Can't cash in from close range. Edwards kicks to Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Stood on the wing. Edwards defending. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Filipowski. Rebound Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Conley with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And Utah making a change here. Williams is checked in. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Edwards against Sexton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Randall passes to Edwards. Picked by Randall from outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Collins. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Here's Randall. It's over Markkanen. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, George. Collins, a screen on Conley. Nobody near George. Good on the triple. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Edwards, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had the goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Here's George. So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from George. Minnesota shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Conley dishes to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. And so George will bring it up for the jam. Lobbed up there for Collins. Kessler passes to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on it. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Kessler. Sexton against Edwards. George passes to Kessler. Markkanen from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Randall to stop the run. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Sexton kicks to Collins. George against Conley. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Markkanen. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Randall. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That free throw good from George. And George drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Conley scanning the floor. Inside, Edwards. Oh, my, what a play.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fans.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Sexton. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Back to George. There's the lob to Markkanen. It's stolen by Edwards. Sexton against McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Markkanen. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Conley. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The muscle from Edwards.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Sexton against Edwards. Pass to George. Shoots. Nails the wide open jump shot. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why people are so high on George. He can take over games with his scoring.
Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Tries from 16. Right side, Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. George finds Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And he makes the first.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Over Sexton. Edwards with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Sexton. Gets the bucket and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's sent back by Kessler. Utah leading by 3. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Collins. Stolen by McDaniels. Randle outside. Inside. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists in the game. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
In free throw percentage, and they are top half of the league in terms of defensive field goal percentage. The hopes is that they can continue to improve in that area.
And they've been very steady at the free throw line, like you said, GA. Not perfect by any means, but consistent. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Randle brings the double team. Pass to Collins. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Markkanen. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here is George. He's got 18. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 3. George looking around. Pass to Sexton. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Collins against Randle. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Collins with some nice D. For Utah, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th best, Anthony Edwards.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Free throw good, Edwards. Both teams will make substitutions. And Edwards drops them both. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Collins. Here's Collier. Over Dillingham. And it's Collier missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Now Dillingham. He's guarded by Collins. Randall is doubled. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Here's Sensabaugh. Edwards defending. Pass to Sensabaugh. Wants to get it to Collins and does. 5 on the clock. To end the drought. And that one is off. Randall with some nice D. Now Dillingham. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Randall. Jazz trail by 10. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. He said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls, allow for more defense overall. Are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And he stays with it. Ingles kicks to Reed. From past the arc, and Joe Ingles hits from deep. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Sensabaugh. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. Alexander Walker passes to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. A jump hook. Minnesota with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Collins against Randall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Kicks it out to Collins. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the drive. Count it. Sensabaugh's got 10 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Gillingham with it. Now, here's Ingles. He started by Williams. Pushing it up. At the elbow, Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Ingles covering. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
So it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Collier. Williams is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And so he hits both. So it's the Jazz now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Dillingham misses the baby hook.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Alexander Walker. To the left wing, here's Sensabaugh. Ingles with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 14. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Dillingham. What a terrific move that was.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Dillingham's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Alexander Walker. That one good for 2.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Ingles to the paint. Here's Dillingham. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Sensabaugh. 14 feet away, and it's good for 2. Now Dillingham. Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Eubanks with it. Williams with a clean look, and the 3 ball is good. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Alexander Walker, and stolen by Dillingham. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Collier. Shoots the 3. He can't get it to go.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Reed. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now Eubanks. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 9 points now in just the second half. Timberwolves leading by 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hits it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Filipowski passes to Eubanks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Filipowski. From deep, Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Dillingham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Dillingham with it. A 3 ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Collier.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Timberwolves leading by 18. To the inside. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Here's Collier, over by Conley. And it's Collier missing. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Collier. Edwards, no good. Sexton against Edwards. And Kessler throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Kessler passes to Collins. Sexton kicks to Collins. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. George is checked in for Utah.
We got this.
Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Kessler. Outside, George. Sexton with it. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with the bucket. George has got 20. So it's Minnesota now. And here is Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. Lets it go with a three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point lead. Gobert with a screen on George. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Markkanen looking it over. Now, here is George. Inside, Collins. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Julius Randle. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 1, John Collins.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's the teardrop. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Sexton. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
To the left side wing. Randle outside. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Randle. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 14. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Kessler. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins a screen on Randle. Outside, Sexton. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota leading by 10. Conley finds Randle. To the wing on the left. Sexton against Edwards. Randle from outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by George. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Edwards against Sexton. And it's sent back by Kessler. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And that's an intentional foul.
Sexton. That's his first personal foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Edwards, and the shot goes down. 30 points for Anthony Edwards.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 8. George, that's a two-pointer, and again it's Utah.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Conley kicks to Edwards. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. Collins setting the pick for George. The rebound by Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Sexton. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Jazz call time here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
3-pointer, Markkanen. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game just back to being easy again, you know, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.